Hey folks, a little discussion today about the new Policar Monoposto kit, the red kit. Got one of each of the colors from Hornby, and I see a lot of discussion online about the chassis and the front wheels not touching. So, keeping in mind what I've said before, that these cars are assembled and nothing more in China, it's up to us to tune them, right? Because we're a hobbyist. So, this is a hobby. Be a hobbyist, guys. This is meant to be tuned and literally, quite literally, put together. This is an actual kit, a true kit, which I think is fantastic. Okay, so what is this? This is what Policar is calling the analog chassis. It's got the barge board that snaps in underneath. There you can see it snapped in. And it's more correct for a Formula One car, according to Maurizio, and what you see on TV, to have this model of a barge board in here, right behind the guide on the slot car. And it's, I would say, a more robust chassis design. The chassis may or may not be a little thicker, but whatever. It's definitely reinforced here with this nice strong arch, and then when you put the barge board in it, I'd say it stiffens it up a good deal. You're not going to be able to put a chip inside this one, but you can in this, because this is fit for it's spaced for the slotted C-type chip. It will fit other digital chips that you can squeeze into there. But, this is not something that I'm going to do. I don't race digital with my club, and I don't have a digital track here anymore. So for me, this is irrelevant, but it is there. There you can see it. It will fit a digital chip that you can get in. That's the whole idea of having two chassis. That's why there are two chassis. He's giving us extra stuff here, guys, and that's a good thing. Okay, now, front wheels. What did I do? Took the body off, of course. I pulled out the axle on they're just press-on plastic wheels on the front. I pulled out, because the front axle, I like to have a little side-to-side play. We found at my club through some tuning that a little bit of side-to-side play on our track, or both of the wood tracks that we race on, is a good thing. So it's got a tiny little bit of side-to-side play. But what it did really was it released the tension I found in the front to take off the little spacers that are on the front axle. And then also it relieved the tension in the front to loosen these two little screws up, which help retain the A-arms in the front. And then flattening out the braid nice. These wheels are on the track. I'm barely pushing down. The other thing I did was I took out the quick disconnect chip, because, as I said, I'm not doing any digital racing with the club or with my own personal stuff. So this car is going to be, I have some vintage Ferrari decals that I'm going to drop on here. And yeah, it's going to be more of like the Gems idea. Throwback. But anyway, this is a really nice, precise back end. This is a Policar pod, as they call it. The motor setup with the reduction, so you get a nice, smooth rear end. Feels really nice. Yeah. Anyway, and then loosen the pod up just a tiny little bit. Obviously, I haven't really done anything yet. I just got this stuff last night. I just wanted to see what all the hubbub was about the fronts. And, well, as you see, the fronts on the track. See? No movement. It's on there. Anyway, there you go, folks. Enjoy. A little more of an open box, or an out of the box, or an under the hood coming soon. I know Harry's working on a review, but he's pretty tied up with work at the moment. So there's going to be a lot of talk about these cars, and enjoy your extra analog chassis and barge board.